What's up YouTube, Uzumaki Khan here, welcome to my chapter. What chapter am I on? Chapter 164, live action of the kingdom, yo. Dudes, I quickly got relatives over, I want to quickly get a chapter in before I'm called. Also one more thing, yo Hamza, you know the link you gave, that you covered the title, you know what I mean? So that I don't see the title, but it just says a manga chapter. Fam, you know with that, listen, because that might be a little hard for you guys to follow me on. You know what I mean? Because when I say next page, it goes on the next page. That is just all down. And there's one more thing, fam. It's about the element of surprise that when you click on the next page, you don't know what to appear. When you go down, from the corner of your eye, you might see something. You know where I'm coming from. I'll talk to you later about it. This might only be one chapter, you know, dudes. One sec. Okay, dudes, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna go back one page to see, read the last two lines. Most likely she set fire to her room herself to trick everyone into thinking her baby died with her. However, I realized soon after that, without a doubt, Kyo was the flesh and blood of daughter of the King Shao Fam. Okay, next page, here we go. 164. It was when King Shao visited us on the front lines of the battlefield to congratulate us personally. It's the king. His Majesty has arrived. All troops get into formation. My man's daughter, fam. Next page. There, as expected of Aoki, my treasured blade. Has expected of Aoki. Imagine a king saying that about you. This region of Nanan has long thwarted after many attempts at conquest. You have truly done well. King Shao. King Shao. That's like a tricky one on the tongue. I am not worthy of such words. Thank you, Your Majesty. I knew I should have appointed you head from the start. So that's the king. Speaking of which, Aoki, where is that person I have heard so much of? Did they also contribute greatly to this campaign? That female soldier Kyo from your retainers, I have heard much of her deeds in recent times. Her name spread, fam. Where is she right now? Look at Aoki. Kyo, come forward. Yes, there she is, yo, in all the glory, fam. Next page. That was for the two of them who were unaware of the truth. Obviously, father and daughter, they don't even know. They don't even know they're related. The very first meeting. You don't know? That's your dad. That's your dad. Next page. But in a single instant, the two of them realized that they knew right away. They knew right away. Kyo, how old are you this year? 16. I see. 16, you know. Imagine being like that at that age, fam. What am I doing at 16? I see. Have you worked hard, Kyo? The same as Aoki? You have worked hard, Kyo. Sorry, my hand was sleeping, fam, so I might be a little buzzing, you know what I mean? You have worked hard, Kyo, the same as Aoki. You two are one of my treasures. You two are one of my treasures. How many treasures you got, fam? Of course, that goes for the rest of you men as well. There will be plenty reward awaiting for your return. Aoki, let us talk. Look at the last panel. Next page. From King Shao's position, he could not officially recognize Q's birthright. From King Shao's position, he could not officially recognize Q's birthright because this could set an undesirable precedent for even more babies to be smuggled out of the harem in the future. If this issue were to come to light, he could have ended up being forced to execute everyone involved. Hence, the king decided to keep the matter silent. Q herself understood the reason, and it was from that point on that Kyo started wearing a mask, obviously not to show who she really is. The excuse for that was so we could conceal the matter of Q's gender until her had name spread to the other states. But the truth was that everyone was forbidden to speak of her identity. Imagine that, fam. That fucking be heartbreaking, yo. Could be your gender. I'm coming in. Are you okay? She's getting dressed, fam. Fud. I finally finished out my feelings. I don't feel any anger or sadness. After all, technically I already died once, immediately after I was born. Just being able to live like this makes me thankful. You don't need to put a strong face. Yeah, that was a lie. I'm actually really sad. Although it will be hard, it's still possible to change your path if you wish to. You are a woman. Though it may be a loss for our army, there's always the path for you to lay down your sword. That would be putting my priorities backwards. If I lay down my sword, what will I have left? It's not like I can just become a princess. I'm just some servant girl. I will not give you my sword. What do you hope to accomplish by continuing to wage a war? I will become a great general at the end of you. Indeed, that's what you do become. Look at his face. And she's laughing. The reason I chose to fight is because of a really silly promise when I was a child. After Aoki-sama becomes a great general of the heavens, will you conquer lots and lots of cities? That's right. And then Kyo will also become a great general. Because of that, yo, because of that promise she made with Aoki. Dudes, you know, sometimes, obviously my first time reading manga, fam, sometimes I get confused on which way do you read the panels when they're too close like that, and there's a full panel. You guys might have realized that sometimes I go across, not going down, then across. I made that mistake a few times. I was about to make it then. After Aoki-sama becomes a great general of the heavens, will you conquer lots and lots of cities? That's right. Then Kyo will also become a great general. And once I've conquered 100 castles, would you please take Kyo as your wife? After Aoki-sama becomes a great general of the heavens, will you conquer lots and lots of cities? Then Kyo will also become a great general. And once I've conquered hundreds of castles, would you please take Kyo as your wife, Aoki-sama? Very well then. Alright. Next page. Please don't say it sounds ridiculous. When I was a kid, I took it very seriously. That's why I trained to become strong. And even now, I'm still very serious about it. Where I belong is here on the battlefield, Gramps. I've got so many comrades here too. Not to mention, from now on, my father will also come to see me. Which is why I chose to do this. Next page. It didn't take long for Kyo to be promoted to general. Continuing to accomplish great deeds and merit General Kyo. General gonna fire yo. And once she stood at head of these huge armies, her talent flourished even further. It's like her true form comes out once she's in the midst of battle, fam. Once unleashed, her style was to continuously assault the enemy, even relent until they had been completely annihilated. This allowed her to achieve a string of victories. Fucking female warrior, yo. I can't be saying that, fam. You know what I mean? I was about to say that I need a wife like that, fam. But fucking married already, yo. In a few years after being promoted to general, Kyo was said to have reached the same level as the Yo! She's the woman, yo! Next page. That makes one more city that has fallen to Kyo. Kyo is really strong indeed, though our king may have sired numerous children. It appears that Kyo has truly inherited the most of the god of war's blood. God of war, you know, fam. She's like the closest to him, fam. You know what I mean? Not just hearing Kyo's name is enough to make the other stage tremble. That's right. But is she truly happy with this? Do you think Kyo is happy like this, Aoki? Who knows? Aoki, when you the one who brought her to the battlefield? Next page. Until finally Kyo was appointed the 6th member. What am I doing, man? Until finally Kyo was appointed the 6th member of the Great Generals there. Kyo was appointed the 6th member of the Great Generals. Fucking a woman, fam. You know what I mean? Let that sink in, yo. There. Both of them shed many tears. as one of the 6th grade generals, Kyo's ferocity rose to an entirely new level until that year. Next page. Time to celebrate. Hooray for the general. That's General Aoki and Shobokun. We're coming in. Long time no see. Yo, she's getting changed and shit. Yo, Gramps, you really are. A wound on her arm, fam. One sec. Next page. Aoki-sama. Something like this, I can take care of it myself. Because obviously Aoki had a bond with him and she was a kid, fam. You know what I mean? Aoki looked after her. So obviously, even though she's a little bigger now, I cut. You're still gonna be more wary, you know what I mean? More love, fam. I used to treat you. I just said that. I used to treat your wounds like this every day in the past, did I not? How long ago was that? Kyo isn't a child anymore, you know. It really has been a long time, Kyo. After rising through the ranks until a certain someone, I've lost the freedom I used to have. You talk. After rising through the ranks, unlike a certain someone, I've lost the freedom I used to have. You're talking about me, correct? Aoki-sama. Never mind. So what brings the two of you here? Rising through the ranks, unlike a certain someone, I've lost the freedom I used to have. Hold on, let me continue reading and never mind. So what brings you two here? Next page. I figured I'd come and pay you a visit after such a long time. So we came all the way far away. Bandaged her arm. Of course, that was a joke. Our trip concerns your next battle. Alright, that's done. The next battle will be a cooperative venture between your army and mine. Aoki-sama and myself. Don't forget me. I will be the vice general and Yo! Imagine Aoki saying that. I will be the vice general and you will be the head general. Aoki. Look at her face. This manga is superb, yo. Next page. Kyo. At last there remains only one left. At last there only remains one left. Next page. What was that about? The last what exactly? I'm confused. What's the matter, Kyo? He actually still remembered and even knew the numbers too. Don't tell me. Yes, that's right. Our next target, babe, will be my 100th quest. He actually still... He remembered the exact amount of battles she had. Look, that's why she's crying. Don't tell me. That's fine. Our next target will be my 100th quest. So that's how much close Aoki was with her. Look at that panel, yo. Next page. There. What's going on? General Aoki isn't moving at all. We're back to the future. You know what I mean? There, how can... Aoki. Next page. Yeah! She's dead! Dead! General Q. Hold on, let me go back. Back one page. That's the future. That's where we're at. General Aoki isn't moving at all. How can Aoki Q General? Yo. Next page. Q-sama. General Kyo-sama. Thump. Yeah. Aoki's there, yo. He looks like a demon, yo. He looks like a demon, yo. No. Next page. Dude, fuck. You could feel his power from my monitor, yo. What was that? Wait. So the camera's going back and forth? Right, General Kyo. And now we see Shin on the next page. The General Aoki from that time. This is it. This is what I came. This is what I was defeated by 9 years. Look at the heart of these individuals, fam. Ain't it? Fucking warriors, yo. This is it. This is what I came to fight. This is what I was defeated by 9 years ago. The head? The horse's head! That's the horse, right? The mask. Kill. The arm. Look at that panel on the right. There, she stabbed him in the arm while he took the head off the horse. There, Yo, fucking Hurricane, yo! So that's why Aoki was so fixated. Remember, before this arc even started to come here. Next page. Crunch. She got caught in the ribs, yo! Right through the chest. Next page. Kyo-sama, General Kyo. There can only be one being on this earth that the heavens fear. There can only be one being on this earth that the heavens fear. I am the one and only. Yo, I love. Don't you love the quotes in this anime, fam? You know what I mean? Don't you like I remember when you were talking before about the heavens, when he looks up and he goes, "Why have you forsaken me, yo?" You know what I mean? Fucking Kyo-sama. Yeah. Aoki. General Aoki. Next page. So there was one more of them. Look at the fucking guy! Dude, the slice on this page, yo! So this is what happened. So they're showing like both, right? Remember what happened in the past with their fight? Because Aoki killed him. Apparently everyone believed that, yo. What? Look at his face, yeah. It's like squall, yo. Fire. Look at the last panels, yo. The gasp, thump, thump. Next page. Why? Why was I defeated? Was it due to my wounds from the fight earlier? God, no, it had nothing to do with my injuries. That man was simply far above me, mama. Yo, man. My might was not high enough to reach him. My might was... Crack, come Aoki. I am here so that I may destroy that. We come back, yo. Next page. General Aoki. Hawking-sama. Yo. Next page. Yo, take a lucky, yo. The fucking face to face, yo. Next page. There, yo. Aoki. Watch out. The overguards are getting caught up, yo. Next page. Get back. Aoki. Recovering from my wounds took 3 years alone. After that, I once again delved back into the deep mountains. After that, once again, I delved back into the deep mountains to train for another 6 years. 3 years to heal, 6 years to train. Then appeared a messenger from a man named Ribiku. That dude that killed all those people, remember? The reason why I needed his summons was because I felt that I had attained such a supreme level that not even Aoki could achieve. Let me repeat that. The reason why I needed his summons was because I felt that I had attained such a supreme level that not even Aoki could achieve. So he believed he ascended an extreme degree that should have been unobtainable by humans. But why? Yo, I want to see some of this in an anime just to see it, fam. Next page. I am completely unable to repel this man's blade. The weight of his blows is outstanding. He's realizing it, yo. Truth has sinked in. From where did this man... Yo! From where does this man pull his strength? Look at Aoki. You seem to be quite a loss, Hawkin. To be a general is to be burdened. To be a general is to be burdened. Ever since the tender age of 13, I have toured countless battlefields across the lands. I have lost tens of thousands of comrades and buried hundreds of thousands of foes. Next page. The hopes and wishes which faded together with the spark of life of all those lives, all of that now dwells heavily upon these two shoulders. Naturally, Kyo's will is with me. A hermit like you who spends his life hiding in the mountains all alone probably has no idea of what this entails. Next page. To carry the force of the deceased on your shoulders, Boktif Tao. That's exactly right. That's how we all grow stronger. It's only through experiencing that a general is strong. Next. Look at what a waste of breath. 160 like oil and water. Dude, yo, this manga is the best, yo. There's nothing like it. I only read one, but still, fam, I feel like, yo, this is equivalent of hype on every other anime level, yo. What a waste of breath. Dude, I gotta stop it. I had someone come to the house and I told him like, give me 5-10 minutes. And I continued. Where are we on? 166. Whenever I can do it, I get more in. You know what I mean? It just comes down to my timing, fam. Hope everyone's well. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Peace out.